everyone, may peace be upon you. It's me, your brother, your son, and your friend Adam Ibrahim Soni, back with you again. And our topic for today is peace and the hate speech. Very warm welcome to everyone who's watching us today, anywhere you are. I do appreciate your presence. May God bless you and may peace be upon you. Peace and hate speech. Actually, since the world had witnessed the First World War and the Second World War, the first world developed world, they realized the importance of peace. So since then, a new era started, which was the healthy competition within the Cold War. That is why since then, rarely we find those problems which is taking place in the third world happening somewhere else. Like the civil war is not happening now in Europe. Oppositely, Europeans now, they opened what is called the immigration to the whole world in order to come and witness the progress, the civilization, and even to help in building those nations. Therefore, yearly, like the lottery in America, yearly there is about 50,000 chance 50,000 chance for people in order to come to America. You see, people regardless to their own differences in culture, religion, race, and country, they will go to those countries and live life happily as citizens, as human beings, and no one will ask them or question them where they come from. Because even with the law and regulations, when you go somewhere and apply for something or look for a service, and then somebody will ask you, where are you from, while you are there and having that ID which shows you belong to this country, he or she will be sued and questioned by the law. That is why it's rarely for you to find within those countries somebody will discriminate or use discrimination against other citizens, because the law will not allow him or her to do that, and definitely they will be punished. That is why peace has been maintained, and the solidarity of a country is really very strong, that you cannot break down. Where we see in some other countries that is not happening. And throughout the history, really, we have seen very great people with their own efforts, how they built their own countries. But when we come to hate speech, which is taking place nowadays around the social media, that is awful, really awful. And it's not good, because it will lead to disaster. And we have seen the genocide which took place in Rwanda. Also, it started through that, the hate speech. You see, so people through social media, now this is open platform that people have been given in order to share a message of love and solidarity and humanity. But unfortunately, people with their own ignorance, they use it to separate human being, to destroy human being. And we are the one making them famous by that, because we are sharing their own messages. And that is not right, really. That is not right, you see. Yes, it is right for you to say whatever you want to say. But it's not right for you as a wise human being to share something against other human beings. Because at last, we are human beings. Anywhere there was war, it is started and preceded by hate speech. At least now we find these open platforms. We did not invent them. And we're supposed to feel shy, at least to feel ashamed that we were not able in order to invent and bring something good to the people. But at least we're supposed to know how to deal with them. That is what is supposed to happen about the hate speech which is taking place, unfortunately. It's an open platform. We're supposed to share a message of love, solidarity, peace, and mercy. We're supposed to share a message of incentivizing people and guiding them for innovation and creation. We're supposed to share messages for people to be successful, to find their own path in life. But it shouldn't be as a tool to destroy societies and take their own peace and put them into war zones. How many countries we saw or we are still seeing here or there, there were kind of wars for over decades. What is the result we have seen till now? Nothing except poverty, diseases, ignorance, refugees, displaced people, wasted resources, and backward country, underdeveloped. Shouldn't we have mind and think about the future? It is our own responsibility, really, with the hate speech, that whatever message it will come to us, we should do kind of filtration. We have to filter those messages and to know very well those messages we share, really it has the influence on other people, somebody that trusts us. So you never know, maybe you will share a message with someone and that message is really very wrong and it will affect that person, and foolishly will go and kill someone else based on wrong informations or based on personal interest of the person who did the message in the beginning. Therefore, it is our own responsibility as a wise human being, wherever we are, to be messengers of peace. Don't underestimate yourself and your own value and what you can do in a society. Not only the society you belong, but also where you live and where you are temporarily, because we have seen that with Gandhi, what he had done in India. Very simple man. Some people, they will see him, yes, you see, they will see him as like powerless. But the power he had, it was the power of mind, the power of heart. That is what people supposed to have in life. You see, because our hearts should have that power of virtue, values, and ethics. Even when we come to think of Islam, God in Quran mentioned, "O you human being, I created you, we created you, tribes and nations, different tribes and nations, to know each other. But the best of you is the pious one. The best of you is the faithful one." You see, God created us as a human being, that different tribes and different nations. إِنَّا خَلَقْنَاكُم مِّن ذَكَرٍ وَأُنثَى وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِندَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. You see, so we are made different people and different nations so that we can know each other as one community. And that is what is supposed to be for us as a human beings, to live at that. Even he dignified humanity. Even he, the Almighty, dignified human beings. He said, وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ, dignified human being. And even he mentioned human beings as a human beings, regardless of their own color of skin, their own tribe, their own religion. He just mentioned human being. And this is what we have to supposed to consider, to be messengers of love, mercy, humanity, and share a message of peace, to bring people together as a one nation, one citizen. And even if you don't have anything to share with people, that is itself is a message. It's a message. To be silent is a message. To be silent is a message. This is what we have to consider too. But unfortunately, that is also, for some people, is so hard. Therefore, we as a wise people, we suppose to remind those people about who they are, and we should at least just like consider them as a victim, because sometimes so many people inherit such a discriminations. So many people inherit such a discriminations. Then they will be discriminative against our own, against their own brothers and sisters. So they need someone to take them from their hand in a very light, lovable ways, to teach them, to change them. But we shouldn't be that naive in order to respond to an offense by another offense. To respond to an offense by another offense. or even to share righteous message with the wrong way. That is also wrong. The truth should be said nice, in a way that other person will accept. This is what we supposed to do, sharing a message of peace. That is why let us please try our best in order we ourselves, regardless of what we see around us, to bring out the message of peace, the message of love, the message of humanity. Because the hard, difficult things that we will find is supposed to bring out the best within us. As I'm always saying, really, it is our own responsibility sometimes, because the message we share with people, it could be our last message to be remembered with. Like now, today I'm here. Who knows tomorrow, if it happened that I meant to die, then this is the last message that people they can share. You see? So it is the same thing about everything in life. For me, from very early time, I used to be very well aware about the posts that I share with people. If you check back my posts, that since the day I joined Facebook, you will never find something that will harm other person, because this is the history of me. This is my life. Even me myself, when I will go back to my own previous post, the previous years, then I will find something that it will make me happy. Then I will reshare them. You see? But if it was something really very bad, definitely it will make your day worse. You see? It will make it worse. Really. Therefore, we have to be very careful about the time we have to be real leaders, real human beings. Sometimes people, they will think, yeah, okay, this is happening with those people, it's not going to harm me. But the whole world is connected, and we have seen that with the COVID-19 coronavirus, because the whole world affected. That is how we are connected. Therefore, when you see something happening here or there, at least for you, you can just pray. If you cannot share a message of peace, but don't be a tool for destruction and add fire on fire to flame the fire. That is not right. If you are really wise enough, your message is supposed to be for love. For me, if I have been given an option to die, I will die for the sake of love and humanity. But I will not die for the sake of discrimination and tribalism and sectarianism. I will die for the sake of love, for the sake of humanity, for the sake of mercy. And I will dedicate my life for that. Because this is who I am. This is how my father, my dead father was. May he rest in peace. Let us remember always, peace is really our own responsibility. The way we live life. Even as I said, when we come to think, of those nations for decades that have been fighting, what are the consequences? As till now, displacement, refugees, poverty, diseases, and more wasted resources and backwardness. Let us stop hate speech and make these tools we have, the platforms, open platforms, to share a good message with people. At the same time, to try to manage peace and find out more about peace and share it with people, because we are in 21st century, which is the century of development, the century of creation, innovation, and civilization. How to be civilized. We are no longer in a primitive era where people fight as a tribes. Tribalism will never build a country, because people are nations. People are nations. Nations means several tribes, and wherever you will go, in any direction, you will never find one tribe just living alone. There is other people living with them, but also at last, even that one tribe whom are there in a country, within this tribe also there is differentiation. When people fight against other tribes, sometimes even if it happened to destroy the other tribe, which is impossible because God will not allow it to happen, but also within themselves at last they will be separated, because also there is differentiations, and then it will pop up. It will pop up. It will appear on public. You see? Therefore, let us be wise. Let us be peace messengers. And remember, like such a people like Lee Kuan Yew, as I said, in Singapore. Lee Kuan Yew in Singapore, this man really, he was a true leader. You know, this Lee Kuan Yew, when he was in Singapore, his origin is like from Chinese, but he did not separate it between the nations in Singapore, like the Indian origins, Malaysian origins, or Indonesian origins. He did not separate from those people that I belong to Chinese, so I have to support the Chinese only. No, he was really very wise. And you see, the country started in 1960s. But see, where is Singapore now? He built a strong nation and a strong country. A strong country that in 1997, 23 years ago, this country was declared zero corruption. Zero corruption, where you see some countries, they carry a name of a religion, but at the same time, what kind of corruptions they have. You see, so it is a responsibility of a leader always to share those messages of love. Also, we can remember Martin Luther King. I have a dream. And his dream came true. His own dream came true. May he rest in peace. And also Nelson Mandela. Mandela, what he said, after being inside the jail for 28 years, when he was freed, he said, if I did not leave my hate behind me, I would be still in a prison. And he also said, hate is like drinking a poison in order to kill your enemy. And he also said, for South Africans, if you want me to go for revenge, this is the end. And I will not go furthermore. If you want us to reconcile and be as one nation and build a future for our own generation, let us reconcile, let us forgive each other and go forward. And this is what is supposed to happen from all of us. We shouldn't seek revenge always, because revenge will bring more revenge, but peace will bring more peace. And revenge will never stop, here and there, and then we will have a generation that not safe and not secure, always under threat of death. We can change while we are at ease through the peace. Let us remember this message, and any one of us consider himself or herself a messenger of peace, regardless of what you see from here and there and what is happening. This is your own responsibility in order to bring peace in the whole world, and to remember that you have a value. You have a value. You can do more in this world only when you remember and when you have a desire and interest to let your voice be heard. Just be wise enough, read more about peace, and at least find those peaceful people to go with. Don't follow those negative news, because this what will bring you hate into your life. Even if you will hear and follow those news, it's supposed to bring the best in you, because as I said, really the negative reaction of hate within your body will make you sick, because that will trigger tension hormone. Therefore, let us be wise and think very carefully about what we share with people and what we talk to them. And remember, really, we don't need to respond to an offense by another offense. Through the word of peace and non-violence, we can do more, and we can help generation to have a better future. From tomorrow or from now, starting from now, be a messenger of peace. Stop the hate speech. And you have to remember, diplomacy is the only thing that will help make change and a peaceful transition in any situation. but war will bring more war. In addition, also, we have to remember we have, before we weapon people, we have to weapon our mind, because the weapons we have in our hands and our minds is empty. Sometimes these guns will turn into ourselves. Therefore, let us weapon our mind. Let us have the power within our heart and to know our value, that we can do more in this world. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your listening to me, your brother Adam Ibrahim Soni, and we were talking today about peace and stopping the hate speech. May God bring more peace into your life, and may you will be the messenger of peace, love, mercy, reconciliation, and solidarity. Always remember that there is things that people they share in common, and to remember what bring people together, and to try our best to neglect what differentiate people from each other. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now it's your time. If you have something to share, the platform is yours. Otherwise, I will wait for a while and then I will end our live for today. Until we meet tomorrow in another episode and topic. Thank you. Thank you so much. So who would like to bring them on camera and share a message of peace with people? The platform is yours. Thank you. Hello, my dear brother. Hi. Let us try today and bring you on camera to share a message of peace and stopping the hate speech. The platform is yours, gentlemen, so you can come up. You can bring up your requests to audio. Lovely, beautiful evening where you are, dear Mawan. Let us hear what you have today. I hope you are still remembering that I will discuss with you a very special topic, as I said, about the presidency. Let me bring you. Trying to add you. No answer from live. I guess you still have a problem, really, dear. I guess you still have a problem, my dear. Because I'm trying to add you, but yes, I tried, but it's just showing me like no answer from the request. I will try to add you again. adding now. Adding now, dear Marwan, but it's showing nothing. It's showing nothing. Maybe it is something with your own setting or with your own connection. I'm not sure really. No answer from live video guests. Same like last time I sent you the picture and you saw just giving me, showing me the same message. Who's there? Robinho. Okay, Robinho. Jamal. Jamal. Jamal, you can send me your request. You are a man of peace. So let me hear. Let me hear what you have about peace, reconciliation, and stopping the hate speech. As a young, promising leader, let me hear from you. DMO1, you can recheck your setting about Facebook and so on. Same last time you did. Let me bring dear Jamal. Jamal, what is wrong? I guess maybe it is with me here. I'm not sure. Because also it's showing me again the same message. Maybe it's from here this time. If it's also doing the same thing, then maybe there is something with the setting here. But yesterday I added somebody, Zakaria. He was talking to me yesterday. The guest declined live video invitation. What is that? Why? I guess there is something with the connection maybe. Let me try again. Adding you Marwan, but the same message. Let us see after Marwan. Let me go back again. Let me see here. At last. Huh?
Hello.
Hello, Jimmy.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Hello, dear, lovely, beautiful evening. Happy, blissful Eid al-Adha Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Our
God,
young, promising leader,
God,
Jamal.
God bless you and God bless everyone around you. And I hope the situation can change in all over the world, especially in our country and in some regions. And also, I hope the situation can be better in Lebanon, like what happened a few hours ago. There's
Yes.
a huge explosion
Mm,
and a lot of people injured.
yes, exactly. Exactly.
Thanks a
May
lot.
God bring peace.
Yeah, I think we need to pray, all of us, I mean, for those people.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for the great discussion and the topic that you choose. Yes, it's about hate crime. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of people are using the bad way in order to explore the negative energy in people and in the societies, which is so sad. Um, I think what we need to do is to look for the peaceful way and the way that we can reconcile it
Mm,
with the anger in ourselves and also in the people in our community and also in our society,
mm,
um, especially in our own country, because we have a great chance to be a huge nation and a great nation in 21st century, but we cannot privilege of these riches, which is a lot of tribe, a lot of culture, a lot of colors and so on. If we use this in a very good way, in a positive way, I think we can be like a great nation. But unfortunately, we are some of us, I can say, some of us seeing that they are better because their language of or maybe their tribe or maybe their color of skin. Um, it's just separate the nation, and each family can be itself that they're saying their self better, but nobody is better than others. And as God has said, and you mentioned just a few minutes ago, inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. Um,
mm,
Also, what we need also is to go back to the topic a few weeks ago, that we talk about reading and also we talk about self-developing, which you can
mm,
affect a lot in using positive way in order to change the community and also to change ourselves. So if we read
mm,
a lot, I think we can. If we need more, I think we can use the positive energy, and also we can use our mind in a nice way in order to react for what's happening. Of course, we are not we're not okay when something wrong is happening, but there are good ways in order to solve the problem. But if we use the negative energy, I think we just adding, I mean, we're just increasing the problem, we're not solving it. So if we use a good way to solve the problem, it's it's better than increase the problem, because then when we increase it, that's gonna be fight, and when there is fight, they're gonna be people losing, and when people losing are missing a lot of things and so on, we are just returning back. We are not going ahead. And I mean, the topic of transforming our conflict is quite vast and big, but if we see our like our fathers and so on, they might not have a lot of knowledge, but they have the awareness that in 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 a very small word they can solve the problem, which is they're using the positivity, not the negativity like some of us and so on.
Yes, exactly.
So
That
all
is
of
good.
this is creating the respect that if we respect each other, if we are listening to the person who is not happy and knowing why he's not happy, and in a good way we can, you know, get and satisfy him or her in order to, I mean, to live in a peaceful way. It's not easy, but if we are all trying to be positive, I think it's possible.
That is great. Really, that is great. So, what is your role, my dear Jamal? If I ask you, if you may allow me to ask you, what is your role as Jamal now to play or send the message of peace and stop the hate speech? What can you do, or even what are you doing for the sake of that?
Um, in here, we are doing a lot of workshops for young people, and especially young facilitators in community. Um, I had a I had a good privilege, and I was very lucky to be in Co-Initiative of Change. It's international place of conferences in Switzerland, and we learned there about transforming our conflict. We learned there about peace building and trust building. We learned how to be a peace messenger, and then when we like when I came back here in my city in Lille, I live in France, Lille city. Um, I did in the association that I am volunteer in it. I did some workshops for the people of my association in order to in order to become facilitators, which is to become peace messenger. Also, I'm working in a high school, teaching them why um, we call this repartition of the riches, and how global is different and how we can live together. Also, working also with we have a partner with European Council, which is teaching every year like Syrian people in different country, like it's just European country, but like each year we're sending one to two people in my association in order to go there to learn, and then when they learn there in European Council, they can come back here and teach people in our society here in my city. Also, we have online discussion with some leaders, Sudanese, of course, from I think around the global, and we are exchanging on how to find a solution for some situation that's happening not in a nice way in Sudan. So I'm trying to do my best because of course I cannot find solution for everything, and I know, but at least I'm trying to be I'm trying to do what I can, and yeah, just send a beautiful message and go ahead to see what's gonna happen in the future.
Thank you so much, dear Jamal, our promising future leader. And by the way, me myself too, a member of Initiative of Change since 2005, and attended so many meetings. So it's my pleasure to have you also as a brother in this journey. Thank you so much for your time being here, dear Jamal. Thank you so much. Keep your message and may God bless you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Have a nice evening.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you. Hello, my dear Muslim. Hi. Bye bye. Hello, dear Muslim. Good evening. Let us read here. There is a comment, a nice comment really here by Adel Yusuf. You know what is really tough? Loving people for who they are, not who we want them to be, not who we think they can be, but like loving them exactly as they are today. It is tough because we have our own expectation by which we measure others. We focus so much on whether the other person is meeting our standards that we forget to love them for being uniquely flawed and evolving, just like ourselves, perhaps a different pace in different place. Thank you so much, dear Adil. Hello, my dear. I participate live on Facebook, and there was I'm not sure really because I'm just like I picked Jamal, but I don't know with your request yesterday. I guess I sent you some messages. If you check them when I added you, if you still remember, you can just see them. You see, dear. I sent you yesterday some messages. If you check them, you see, this is the messages. You see, which will show me if you check DM1. You see, this is. Let me do something. Check here. Done. I just mentioned something. Just check it. Really, there is a problem. I don't know why. You see, that is what is showing. So who else would like to come online? I can bring them. Today's topic is peace. Peace and stopping the hate speech. So who else would like to come on camera? The platform is yours. Otherwise, I will stay for, and then I will finish the live for today. Unfortunately, we tried to bring our brother Marwan. Let me try again. I will just take. You see now adding. Now adding, you see? But that is how it shows. That is how it shows. Now check the video. You see, the guests, I don't know. You see, you see, the guests, the guests. So who else would like to bring them on camera? Otherwise, if no one is there, then within seconds, I'm going to finish the live for today and see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for you being here, talking about peace and stopping hate speech and hate crimes. And thanks for our dear Jamal, the promising future leader, who shared with us some experience in regard of that and some speech. I think I will end it after a few seconds. Wait me tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Thank you, thank you. Yes, the chance is yours. You can send your request, dear Sharafuddin. The chance is yours. Mandela, Mandela, today we are talking about peace. Mandela, we are talking about peace. So if you have something to share, you can come on camera. You can come on camera. Mandela, you can come on camera. Send your request. Sharafuddin, also you can send your request so that I can bring you on camera. Habib Mandela. Habib Mandela, I can bring you on camera. Today, our topic is about peace. So, whoever would like to come and share a bit of talk about peace and stopping the hate speech, he or she is most welcome to bring them on camera on this platform so that they can share a message and let their own voice be heard. Welcome, dear brother Rashid, dear Dai. Happy Eid al-Adha. May God shower his own blessings on you and upon your phone, upon your own family. Thank you for being here and passing by, and all of you. Those I mentioned their name and those I didn't. Dear Sharafuddin, you can add, you can send a request so they can add you. on my platform. You can add. Yeah, there is some request here. Let me see who is there. Our today's topic is peace and stopping the hate speech. Adding you, dear Sharafuddin. Today's topic is peace. Our today's topic is peace and stopping the hate speech. The same thing, Sharafuddin, the same problem with Marwan. I don't know what is wrong, Sharafuddin, because I'm trying, but it's giving me the same problem as Marwan. Trying to add, but it just shows me a message that it's not responded from there. I guess there is something with your own setting, because just a while ago we brought our dear Jamal. The guest declined the live video invitation. I'm not sure. I guess maybe there is something with your own setting, because received Jamal. No problem. Tomorrow I will change my device. For the sake of you guys, I will just put another device and see. Who knows if it will work. Few more seconds. If anyone would like to bring them on camera, I'm gonna stay again for one more minute. Yes, exactly. I'm not sure. I guess maybe it's with connection or even with the mobile itself. Yes, I know. But I guess there is something with, you see, it's like maybe the permission, the setting with permission that to allow Facebook access your video and your audio. I guess with that, related to that, you can check it. Check the request that Facebook to allow Facebook to access your video and audio. Not allow, and if you don't allow to Facebook to access your audio and video, I guess automatically it will be declined. Welcome, dear Ibrahim Osman. Welcome. I'm ready to answer you. Ask your question. Yes, yes, welcome. You can send the request, dear Hassan. Send the request. Send the request so that I can add you. Send the request so that I can add you. Send the request so that I can add you. Hassan, Hassan Ismail, I sent you a friend request. You can add me so that you can send your request and I will bring you. So, huh? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there to bring them on camera? Send the request. Send the request so that I can bring you on camera. One more minute. Dear Hassan Ismail, I send you a friend request so that you can send me a request to bring you on camera. Let me see if there is a request here. There is nothing here, really. Few seconds to go. Thank you. For sure, I will repeat the topic. Even I will try to talk about the peace process, maybe about South Africa or even the Rwanda. I will talk about that. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear brother Mo. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you. And really, I do take your own suggestions with consideration, a high consideration, my dear. Dear Hassan, I send you a friend request so that you can accept the friend request and then easily you can send me a request. I guess now I will end the live for today, and I hope tomorrow I will see you. Okay? Thank you so much for your time, for being here. God bless you. Good night.